What up, what up? Welcome back. We have to talk about week 9 of the NFL. I'm a little different setup today. I'm about to head out to Kansas City literally in 10 minutes here. So, just going to give us a quick recap out of week 9 because it was crazy. We had 4 games with huge playoff implications. We had some quarterbacks with some historic performances. It was absolutely nuts. Let's talk about it real quick. First off, I got to talk about the great, amazing, the best rookie performance of all time. CJ Stroud coming in with 470 passing yards, 5 touchdowns, and a comeback win against the Buccaneers. What a game. First off, what a game. What a fun one, down to the last wire. I mean, come on. They had to bring out a running back to make a kick to tie the game or to take the lead. I mean, it was insane. It was insane. Like, kicker gets injured, running back comes in. CJ Stroud goes absolutely berserk. What? CJ Stroud is looking like the real deal. He's playing like a top 10 to 15 quarterback is what I'll say right now. And I mean, he's doing it without crazy weapons. Tank Dell, Nico Collins, that's good, but it's not great, right? His starting running back, Dameon Pierce, was out. It was kind of a lopsided game in the favor of the Buccaneers, and CJ Stroud didn't care. He went out and balled out, did his thing, and got a victory. 470 passing yards. Do you understand? Nobody has thrown for that much all year. And now CJ Stroud just did it as a rookie. That's incredible. Incredible. What a performance. What a game. Josh Dobbs, another quarterback historic performance I want to talk about. And it may not be historic due to like the numbers per se, but my homie was a Cardinal on Sunday. He started for the Cardinals last week. On Tuesday, he gets traded for like a 6th-round pick. All right? Jaron Hall is set to be the starting quarterback with Kirk Cousins tearing his Achilles. Got the surgery. He's done. Jaron Hall comes and gets a concussion early in the game. And who steps up? Josh Dobbs, who hadn't taken a snap all practice. Not one snap. Before he went in, he was over there getting his cadence down with his lineman because nobody had heard him play before. Nobody on the team. He hadn't made one throw. He hadn't taken one snap as a Viking in practice. And then he goes out there, balls out, 160 yards, 2 touchdowns, ran for another. Come on, man. Led the Vikings to a victory over the 4-4 Falcons. And like I said, the Falcons have not a bad defense. So it's a 6th-ranked defense. Incredible. Incredible. Great performance by both those dudes. But there were some great football games this week, man. I mean, come on. We got the Chiefs, Dolphins, and Germany to start us off. Sheesh. That was a fun one, 21-14. The Chiefs got out to an early lead and then didn't really find life in the second half. But the Dolphins didn't put up enough. They came back a little bit, scored 14, but just fell a little short. Again, it was kind of wild to think the Chiefs-Dolphins final score was 21-14. The offenses just don't seem to be clicking. Again, turn the ball over is an issue. A fumble, scoop and score for Tyreek Hill, or unfortunately for Tyreek Hill, but another interception. I mean, it was just not a pretty game for the Dolphins. And we just have come to learn that. Tua seems to get under some kind of pressure when he plays a good team. And he just gets to his own head. He tries to make too many plays. And they're just not there, man. They're just not there. He just needs to settle down. And he just hasn't done that yet. And that's why I worry about them come playoff time. Again, I think they're going to make the playoffs. They're really good against teams that they should be. But they just can't battle with the best of them when it comes down to it. And I think they'll get a playoff win or two, but they're not making it. Seahawks-Ravens, I thought was another game with a lot of playoff implications. But we don't even need to talk about the game. Roll on to the next because the Ravens absolutely dismantled the Seahawks. Again, Lamar Jackson looking like an MVP. He's my favorite, again, like I said, and, he continues to do that. Great all-around performance by the Ravens. Would like to see a little bit more from their receivers. But, you know what? 28-3. Seahawks just very, very disappointing. I really don't think their offense is that good at all. I've been saying that, especially with, Kenneth Walker doing not great this year. Geno Smith ain't the guy. I hate to say it, but he just ain't. The Cowboys-Eagles, what a fun one. Came down to the wire again, another last-minute play last second play, and it was close. It was close. The Cowboys kind of sold there in the second half. You know, they had a lot of opportunities to, you know, go take the lead or even tie the game up. Dak Prescott stepping out on that two-point conversion was very, very costly. Could have tied the game easily with a field goal. Instead, they had to go for a touchdown. Just fell short there at the end. Hats off to the Eagles. Played another great game. Offense would have liked to do a little bit more there in the fourth quarter because they should have won that game a lot easier than they did. So, still a lot of work to do, but still, I mean, A.J. Brown, what a game again. Sheesh. That boy going crazy. That boy going crazy. Jalen Hurts is finding the long ball. They're going to be all right. But the Cowboys really, really needed this game and just fell up short. In the last game, we want to talk about Bengals-Bills. Man, oh man. Another fun one on Sunday Night Football. Another fun one. It's so good to see Joe Burrow fully healthy and back at it, running around. Even at the end of the game, out of the post-game interview, he's like, man, I can run now. That's the biggest difference between this week and 4 weeks, the first 4 weeks of the season, where they were like 0-3, 0-4. Is he can run. And he's showing off. He's making plays. T. Higgins decided to step up as well, which is nice. So that's huge. The Bengals, they're rolling. They're rolling. The Bills need to kind of collect themselves and find themselves again and really build some momentum before we head into the playoffs. We still got time, right? Just mid-season. But it needs to start happening. But it was a fun week, man. A couple of injuries that are, you know, really unfortunate. Dallas Goedert broke his arm. You know, Daniel Jones probably tore his ACL after just coming back for the first time. So it's sad. Big win for the Raiders. Big win for the Raiders. Shout them out. Big win for Antonio Pierce. And it was fun to see them be a little excited in the locker room, dominating the Giants. But that's all for this week. Hope to catch y'all soon.